this rock I will build my church. But there's another kind of people called the gates of hell. He says they will not prevail against this church. So as far as the sons of, it is Solomon that will do things, and God will say, because of your father David. Because it's not you again. There is a dynasty that I respect. The labor of one generation can begin to flow into another. So even traits, even tendencies can become a genetic character that can flow into the next. There are children that can be born with proclivities for iniquity. You will not know who taught this child. It can be a genetic trait. There was a child recently that my attention was drawn to in one of the schools around Sabu. He was, as small as he is, very small child, nursery 2 I believe. He would take small girls to the bathroom and lift their skirt up. Nursery 2. Nobody taught him. He came as a follow-come. And many spirits are looking at him now. They can't use him yet because his sexual appendages are not developed yet to execute their counsel. So they'll be watching him. But they know that they have a mighty warrior in this generation. Why you are laughing? The way they know that they have a candidate that they will do mighty things with. That is how there are also children that when the angels look upon, they don't know how this child is loving God from small. They don't know why when the parent is singing, the child will quickly leave everything he's doing and come and join. There is a yearning for God in the soul of this one. So even Zion too have a hope that one day the wheat and the tears, they will clash. It's not only Satan that is mentoring a generation. There are people also rising. There are children also rising with unusual hunger for God. Some of them will pray and they don't know what they are saying yet. They just know that they saw their father praying. They saw their mother praying, and they will just be doing that. And angels are waiting. One day we will use this thing. There's a part that is lost. It's lost. We don't know it. So the only place we go to peep at it is on the pages of books. We have to make reference to history to talk about the power of God. So we'll go and read about Catherine Kuhlman, and you are still alive. You are alive. God is alive. And yet, if you want to talk about power, you go and invoke somebody that is dead. How comes we have lost the blueprint? There's an ancient path they walked in. And if a generation must host God, we must look for that path. He says, ask for the ancient path, then walk in it. There, you will find rest for your soul. Many of you are yearning for something that is not in the world. Many of you are hungry for something that cannot be found in the periodic table. You don't even know what is making you restless. It is not in the world yet, so you can't find it. The day you see it, you will know. You will know the day you have touched substance in the spirit. The day where you know that his holy oracles are all around you. The echoes of his counsel, they are repeating themselves in your heart. He says, thy word have I hidden in my heart, that I will not sin against you. You can hide the word. This is how you hear from him part time. You want to take a step to the right, he says, I'm not the one. You cannot fall if you walk with inspiration. Because if you have to sleep before you know the counsel of God, if you have to sleep and dream before God speaks to you, you are an endangered species. Because many things can happen before you sleep. We need men who can connect part time. You can be awake and know what God is saying. And the only way to connect to that is inspiration. Only inspiration can give you that access. Please help them, help them. Are you tired of waiting at the receiving end until things happen before you will now know? Some of you, they want to tell you these things since, but they could not tell you because your flesh was so bogus. So they will wait until the flesh step aside. Then they will come and show your spirit what you should have known 10 hours ago. How long are we going to continue like that? There is a passageway tonight, an east gate that the Lord will open for our generation. The channel of inspiration, where men will know him and know him alone. You will only know him. Only his counsel and his utterance. Only him is permitted to teach you. And he came to Adam and says, who told you? Who told you? He didn't question why did you eat it. He says, who told you that you are naked? You went to take from knowledge. You went to dig from knowledge. I'm supposed to be the only one that inspires you. How many things do you now believe that is not the counsel of God for your life? All because you have eaten from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. Can you lift up your voice now? Can you lift up your voice? If you don't know what to pray, if you don't know which prayer point to pray, we are asking for the channel of inspiration, the frequency that broadcasts inspiration to open up.